back for long, so quickly move over to the final session of the day. Session which is the very essence of this summit, session on entrepreneurship, which is showcasing excellence, elevating entrepreneurial visibility from Bengal to the national stage. Can I request Mr. Kallankar, Managing Director, Resolve AI India, also the moderator of this session, to come up. Ms. Meenal Bhagat, Director, Ensonic Computech Private Limited. Mr. Shantanu Som, Founder and CEO, Somnetics. Mr. Bodhisattva Banerjee, Chairman, Inceptual, Chairman Bassetti, basically. Mr. Sanjay Lal, VP and Head Center for Alumni, Career and Corporate Connect, Bhawanipur Knowledge Campus.
Hello. Yeah. You know, in every sport, especially in football, the last quarter, 15 minutes, in cricket, the last 5 overs in T20 are the most exciting. I promise we're going to have the most exciting event right now. I have a fantastic panel, and due to the paucity of time, I would request each one of them to quickly introduce themselves for 30 seconds. That will help us to get started. I've already introduced myself. Shomit was kind enough to introduce me, so I'll just pass on to the baton. Just quick introduction of yours.
Hello, can you hear me? Yeah. A very, very good, happy evening to everybody. Myself is Meenal Bhagat. I'm co-founder and director of Ekin. And this is a company which is a Make in India. And under this brand, we are into digitization of smart classrooms, virtual classrooms, video conferencing, and equipments which are needed in the tech industry. So that's it for myself.
Thank you, Meenal.
Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sanjay Lal. Coming from Kolkata, I head the corporate relations, alumni cell, entrepreneurship and the placements of Bhawanipur Global Campus. Being an XLRA alumni, almost 25 years into education, so it's a privileged moment for me to be here.
Hello, I'm Bodhisattva Banerjee. I've done my engineering from Ramaya College in Bangalore, and I'm then my MBA from Germany. As of now, I have business interests in IT, tech, education, and travel tourism. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. It's a pleasure to be here. My name is Shantanu Som. I am founder and CEO of an organization called Somnetics. We are headquartered at Calcutta. My journey with Somnetics started in way back 1996. Before that, I served HCL and Indian Railways for a period of 6 years. And we are into software product development, and we are still headquartered in Calcutta, although we have got offices around the globe, in London and in Florida, and in an operation in Dubai. That's it.
Thank you. So you must have realized that we are very accomplished professionals, entrepreneurs, educationists, tech experts are all there in the panel. Before I start talking to them, I'll share a few trivia. First trivia. Around 1600 AD, in the Mughal Empire, which was spread across the northeast of India, including Bangladesh and the eastern part, went to Pakistan and a large part of Afghanistan and a large part of the Deccan Plateau. That was the entire Mughal Empire. And did you know that 50% GDP of that empire was only from Bengal? Trivia number 2. In 1658, a young British officer named Job Charnock landed up in Bengal and went to Murshidabad. And he set up his base there till 1690, when he shifted to Kolkata. Any reason why he went to Murshidabad? He was a businessman. He was representing East India Company. He went to Murshidabad because at that point of time, Murshidabad generated 5% of the global GDP. Not a slip of tongue, not a mistake, it's a genuine fact. 5% of the global GDP was in and around Murshidabad. Trivia number 3. Job Charnock, when he shifted to Kolkata, there were 3 villages called Shutanuti, Govindupur, and Kolikata. The 3 villages were combined together and Calcutta was born. In 1772, Calcutta became the capital of India. And it remained the capital of India till 1911, which means it was 139 years that Calcutta, or today's Kolkata, was the capital of India. Thereafter it became Delhi. So if I count those numbers, Delhi has been the capital of India for 115 years, Kolkata was for 139 years. You still have 24 years to catch up. Trivia number 4. Out of the 7 Nobel laureates in India, 6 are from Kolkata. Either they are born and brought up in the city, or they worked and got the Nobel laureate when they were in Kolkata. What does it prove? It proves that our intellect, our resources, our opportunities are all there. Something was missing. And hopefully that something will get corrected right now. In that context, thank you, Gaurav. Let's correct that something together. And I have few extremely successful people on the dais, and I will have few queries with them to understand what is that something that we need to make right. Minal, you have been an extremely accomplished professional, entrepreneur, a lady entrepreneur, which is the most respectful thing. What do you think we need to do to get from local to national level?
I would just say, first of all, I must confess something to you. I was not born in a boardroom. I started my career as a door-to-door salesperson. And after becoming a door-to-door salesperson, I started climbing my ladder, became a manager, sales manager, vice president, and so on. And that's how my journey was. So when I talk about, let's put it that way, the overall scenario of how we could go in the national way, so I would just say one thing: Bengal neither lacks talent nor ambition. But I think we need to start, we have been very quiet in actually taking claim of our successes. So I personally feel we need to start taking space in the national arena by staking our claim. We've not been claiming we are good at what. So we need to start doing that. That is the first thing I would like to share.
Do you think the time has come?
Time has come, and we should start talking about it. Because if we do not start talking about it, and if we are really very quiet, then we should not blame Maharashtra, Karnataka, or let us put any other state that they are going ahead. They have claimed, we are not claiming. So I'm just saying, come forward, put your foot forward and start claiming. That's the first thing I would like to say. And one more thing I would like to just add, that I personally feel it's nothing related to any person not going national. Going national is one of the easiest thing to do, I personally feel. But first, you must need to prove yourself. So first, prove yourself in your local area. Be a queen of your, or maybe a king of your state. Then move forward. So I personally feel, address the market first, the business next, and then comes the capital. That's all.
Fantastic. Did you face any problem during your entrepreneurship days in Bengal?
So I would just say that that time, when you talk about entrepreneurship, and especially when you're talking about a Make in India company, the environment of the government needs to be very conducive. And if at that time it's not conducive, and if you don't get those required facilities, then things don't turn up your favor. But we didn't stop. I have put up 2 factories in Jaipur, and we wanted to work, so we worked. But my headquarters is still Calcutta, and I would like still that to go on.
Great, thank you. Thank you so much. Sanjay, I'll come to you a little later. I'll first go to Bodhisattva. Bodhisattva, like we already heard from you, 90% of your business is outside of India, Europe, US, and the other countries. How did you make that happen? You are not only national, you are actually international. So how did you make that happen? Can you share a bit of your journey?
before making it complicated, I would say it's again 90% luck, I would say. I was in the right place at the right time for things to happen. So I'll quickly give you a bit of my entrepreneurial journey to understand what happened. How much time do I have? 4 minutes? So I was studying in Bangalore, Ramaya College, and at that time I would say the call center and the tech support industry was booming. So even I had gone to give an interview in Daksh, IBM Daksh at one point of time. I saw what was happening, and I was always sure that I have to open up either a BPO or a KPO in India. That I got sure when I was in college life. And with that idea, before I got international, I had a small company in Calcutta which was making touchscreen bill payment kiosks. And while my turnover was only 40 lakhs, I could manage to get an order from the state electricity board of 18 crores. Now that order wouldn't have come directly to me, so I had a company in between. Again, a Bangalore-based company called SPML, and a 40 lakh company got a 18 crore order. And today Mr. Hari was here, and he was the first guy who invested in my company, and I kind of cashed out at the age of 29, happy.
Fantastic.
So when I had the cash, and so I thought, let me go abroad, and I went abroad to do my MBA in Germany. You can call it luck, you can call it serendipity, I don't know what it is. So I met this gentleman in one of the seminars like this, like a matchmaking event in south of France. I had been to south of France generally to see how good it will be, but there was also this kind of business, and I met Mr. David Bassetti, with whom I have the thing now. And we just clicked, and he said that why don't you have offices in India and let us start off. So we started with one guy in India. Now we are 250 plus.
Fabulous.
And just 2 years back, I got to know that this is called a GCC. So after 13 years of business, I got to know that I have created a GCC. I didn't even know that this was called a GCC because we were doing a lot of decision making here. The product was being made here. The product is sold here now. And so, you can call it a clear cut GCC, but I had no idea this was a GCC. So that is how that I would say that with the luck, I got the first 15 years of success, and that company is doing really well now, and we'll probably become, it's a 700 crore company, the main company is probably going to become 1500 crores, we have so whatever. So that's one. Again, with all that success, little bit of success, COVID came and then nothing to do. So I just, I said, let me go and see if I can open one more. So I went off to UK, Manchester, and we set up an office there. I bought some real estate there, and we set up a company there, Inception, as you can see, I'm wearing it on my collar. And that company is also done well. We in 5 years, we've crossed the 1 million thing, but we again set up, we did a back integration and set up the GCC here for Inception.
Fantastic.
Because Calcutta being, my motherland, and the three things I say, real estate is dirt cheap, manpower is super easily available, and the third part, I think, the person from Accenture was saying, the loyalty is so high in Calcutta that attrition rate is very low.
We all agree to that.
And for a GCC, it's important because these foreign guys, French guys or British guys, they would hate to talk to a new guy every day in India. They absolutely detest that. So the key to success would be that the top people in India are always stable and working with for 10, 15 years, then GCC will work. That's how it all happened, international, nothing, no rocket science.
I only disagree with your one point that it all 90% was luck. That is not true. Fortune favors the brave, and that's a saying. It's your hard work. You have done that. It's your value system. And by the way, that's something that we are all very proud of. People in Bengal have a very high value system, which helps in global businesses because the trust factor, which is going to be the binding factor as in more in the the days go by, we are the ones who display that to the highest level. And the customers are always felt that. That's something that we are all very proud of. Sanjay, let me come to you. You're running a global campus amongst us, and you're doing a lot of things with the startups. True. So we had a startup session yesterday. There are a lot of startups sitting today. Share with us your views on the global campus and what you do for the startups.
Sure. So I'll start saying I'm an
closer.
odd man out here. I'm not an entrepreneur. Coming from an educational institution, I have a thought that I want to share here. I hope I'm audible. Yes. So educational institutions are the birthplaces of innovation. And the young minds who are studying in educational institutions, they are naturally curious. They have their questions. They are eager to learn. But the educational institutions across the country, moreover, the education system till today, it is whiteboard based or blackboard based. It is based upon the education scenario, getting some scores, passing out. And moreover, the goal of the educational institutions are to create the job seekers. The thought has to be changed from there to create the job creators. So we as an institution, Bhawanipur Global Campus, and even the top-notch institutions across the country, they are working with the help of the new education policy. It is the exchange of different thoughts, different education pattern. We are working on creating job creators. So we have entrepreneurship development cell where we work with the young minds. We try to understand their problem statement. We create that right ecosystem for them. We bring the industry with the academia. See, we understand and we honor, we accept that academia only cannot create the right values or the skill sets which industries look for. So there the help of the industry is always needed. So we try to create that connect between industry and academia. That is the reason all our programs that we are teaching across 6 schools, 40 plus programs, most of the programs are bridged by industry. So we have Center of Excellence in our campus. We have incubator support. We have entrepreneurs coming on regular basis who come and nurture different ideas. The students who have different problem statement, they are being guided on different aspects that whether they are going in the right direction or not. So what we feel as an educational institution that yes, when we are talking about entrepreneurship, it has to start from the educational organizations, educational bodies where young minds are coming in. And believe me, at my institution, though my students or the cohorts, they are working on a very grass and root position, very niche position. They are crawling, but they have some very good, brilliant ideas. They are working on good ideas, and we have got, like last year only, one of our student group, they got support from Niti Aayog, they got incubated. So the students have brilliant ideas. So I'm very much thankful today, BCCI, they gave us an opportunity to come to this platform, and we are getting support from them. We recently got tied up with this NEN of Wadhani Foundation. We got supported with TAI Bhubaneswar and Kolkata chapter. So we are working with different industrial bodies. Thank you.
Sanjay, is this initiative only for the Bhawanipur education students, or it is open to others also?
No, it is open to across, like, see, we are based out of Kolkata only right now. Almost 9-decade-old educational group having 40,000 plus alumni working across the globe. So we are giving this support to students coming from any institution or our students, alumni who have passed out 20, 25, 30 years back. So it is open for across.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Shantanu, let me come to you. He's one gentleman. I wake up every morning with his post. And I will urge all of you to start following him. You'll get to know a lot about India, Bengal, world, technology, etc. Shantanu, that is the same, different adda we'll have some other day. But today I'll ask a very basic question to you. You saw all these startups presenting yesterday. You have mentored many of them.
Yes.
Many of them are in the room today. What do you think is the challenge that startups are facing? What do you think, how they can do more with AI coming in so much? And how do you think they can scale up at the national level or maybe at the international level?
Okay. So I will start with a counter question to you.
Share the opportunities?
No. What was human's first invention? It is fire, right? Everyone talks about fire, but no one talks about the smoke which came along with the fire, right? So as we are, we are keeping on, solving problems along with technology, we are also co-creating more problems, right? So that is how, right from the invention of fire till today, it has actually, we have come across. So my, as you said, that my call to the startup will be, you find out a problem, try to solve it in a way that it does not co-create another problem. That's very, very important because your problem, your solution needs to be sustainable. This is very, very important. And there are lots of problems, around you. Few have been solved completely, few have been solved partially, and few are already there. I will, and in technology, I'm absolutely technology agnostic. AI, blockchain, all those things, IoT, those are like buzzwords that will be there, and there will be new buzzwords, coming up in course of time. But what you need to, a couple of my previous speakers, touched upon that. Integration of technology is a very, very important thing. I mean, integration only happens when you really understand technology. You are not talking about this. You play with the technology. That is extremely important. You have to understand technology, and you need to actually use the technology where it is required. Don't use a pen where pencil is required. Right? So I'll just give you two examples. I mean, I cite these examples where integration actually, generated genuine help for people. One is Uber. Uber definitely had help of technology, because without smartphone, without a GPS chip in the smartphone, Uber would not have been possible. So, but at the right time, you had a problem that you're not finding a cab, you are standing on sun for hours to find a cab, but you can actually, that is a problem. That's the problem you are addressing, but you're actually being supported with technology like smartphone, Wi-Fi, a GPS positioning chip within your smartphone, right? With the help of that, you have actually created an integrated platform called Uber, where people can actually, summon a car at his or her doorstep and actually get there. And the driver also knows who has called him and actually at what time he has to actually, go there. Second is UPI. I'm so proud of this stack.
Absolutely.
UPI enables common Indian to transact digitally. Helps the government to understand how much of transaction is actually going on. And actually, India is actually trying to get into a cashless economy. It is going to happen, right? I may sound like, I'm like, actually talking about a science fiction novel, but maybe within 10 years, we'll find you have only 10% cash of what you are actually seeing today, right? So UPI also solved the very same problem in the same way, integrating smartphone. Without smartphone and without a QR code, UPI would not have been possible. But it is tightly integrated to actually arrive at a solution, and it has helped billions of Indians, right? And you asked me, your second question was like, how to scale up and how to
national level.
In order to, before you actually think of scaling up, you need to survive. And one thing I would like to, say, no one in this room has actually said before, why a company fails. The usual perception is, company fails because of, not having enough business. I don't agree to that. A company fails because of actually acquiring a wrong customer. This is something which needs to be, I think, should be discussed in business schools. So my first advice to the startups will be, try to acquire the right customer. A wrong customer is going to, drive you crazy and probably kill your organization. And in order to
Okay.
For the sake of getting a customer, don't get a customer. The way customer assesses you, you also assess your customer, whether he is beneficial for you or not. Not everyone can become your customer. This is first. Once you survive, then the question of scaling up comes. And in order to scale up, you cannot do it alone. You need co-owners for that. And in order to become find co-owners, look at your employees. Try to find entrepreneurs in them. Evaluate them, empower them, make them grow, under your umbrella. That's how a company actually grows bigger. That's my take. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You
Dada,
want to
I
add
would
something?
like to, I
Yes,
wanted to
yes.
add a small thing. So, Dada, you really rightly said that the technical skill, know-how, knowledge, addressing a problem, acquiring the right customer. I think you've put all of these things into a place. So I would just like to add, I don't know, but normally I have seen mindset is a very important aspect of an entrepreneur. When you talk about a mindset, I don't know how many of you follow war tactics. I mean, it's a Japanese Sanzu techniques. Now, if you've ever seen the techniques of this war, the war is all about winning without waging a war. Means you have to create a win-win for everybody. So if you learn this art of creating a win-win in every aspect of your business, I think overall you can scale very fast.
Great and very, very motivating. And now I have some time in the time bank, so I'll come back with one more round of question. This question is to all of you, but I would like to start in reverse order. Shantanu, you go first. Do you think the moment of Bengal has arrived?
Yes, I do. Reason? We have, I've been actually, we have suffered for a very, I'm being extremely blunt. Don't take me in a political sense. My request.
Go ahead, share your views.
We have been, we have actually, suffered enough for last 50 years. I started my enterprise, 30 years back. I know the story. I have actually passed through, walked through those roads. My company, my small company with 6 employees have been shut by unions. I mean, I don't know what wrong way I have done, but they have come and they said they asked for a huge load of money, and I refused to give. They put a lock on my small office and went away. So I have walked through that road. I'm probably the senior most of this panel. So yes, Bengal's time has actually come, and I can only tell you, if a state which has actually survived those odds for last 50 years and still can remain alive, and Calcutta is still having the 3rd largest GDP, producing tier 1 city in India, this is like you are cutting off 50 kg load from your shoe, and you are actually you're telling me to sprint. I will sprint. And this is I mean, next 10 years will be Bengal's years. I'm very, very positive about this.
Fantastic, fantastic. Bodhisattva, same question to you. Do you think the moment has arrived, and why?
I would slightly differ from sir. See, when you say when a moment of Bengal has arrived, from an entrepreneurial perspective, as our finance minister had said in the morning that yes, 3 years we will take now to make Bengal ecosystem in terms of infrastructure ready, and then we will go all out to the global and we'll try to showcase Bengal. That is one part where the ecosystem is always there. But now if you look at entrepreneurship, I do not think that Bengal has still, in Bengal, the average guy thinks of business right at the beginning. Still the mindset is very much focused on a very safe salary. A lot of guys, even I've got 2 engineering colleges, and I know that 90% of my guys first wants to get a government job. Then, if not, then private job. If not, the most, I would say, risk-taking thing that they would do is they would do tuitions in the evening to make money. That is the maximum risk-taking ability they may do, wherein the number of guys who are taking tuitions may go up and down, so his income is not stable. It may go up and down, but nowhere is he going to invest money and try to get a ROI out of it. He would probably invest his own time and service to get some money, but invest money and then get out. I am really sorry, but till now, I would say 99% Bengalis are averse to that risk-taking mechanism. Also, the ecosystem, if you see among the Bengalis of Bengal, are that the kind of conversations they get into in their off time and all, it is very different from the conversation that people are getting into in the cafes in Bangalore or in Bombay. Peer pressure is extremely low, And somebody who said in the morning, I think the finance minister, chalta hai culture and all. So Bengalis have a lot of colonial hangover. Uh, in general, because we were the, as you said, we were the Bengal was the capital of colonial England for a long time. So if you see historically English people, because I work in Manchester, I know very well. I know a lot of my Manchester clients who would spend their entire money just to go and see England play in the World Cup. You know, because the mindset is more of balance of life on the other side than having money, but to how to spend money in a very beautiful manner so that you feel like a king all the time. So Bengal still has a bit of this colonial hangover where guys are always, you know, more than how to earn money. They're thinking, okay, if I have made 10,000 rupees this month, how much of this money goes into good food? How much of the money goes into good? So they are not trying to see how passive income or active income can increase. And every guy who is working in Bengal in big companies, they have a mindset, okay, let's make some extra money in the side by giving consulting, but they would not do that extra hard work in the weekend to make some extra money. They would be having good life. So I think that Bengal time would really come when there is a drastic change in mindset among the Bengalis to really open startups. And this cannot happen in incubation centers of Bhawanipur Global College or my college, because you cannot, entrepreneurship is not a factory output. You know, you can't have a factory from where entrepreneurs keep coming out. So I have a bit of a reservation.
Okay, okay. Point taken. So, Shantanu, before you respond, he's itching to respond. I hope it doesn't become a Arnav Goswami's debate session. So, please go ahead and share your views.
No, what Bodhisattva has told is basically a part of the pie. It is not. It is definitely true what he has said. I am not countering him, but I am also trying to add something to his perspective. That business is also a product of ecosystem. So what we have seen in last 50 years, how business suffered, how businessmen suffered, that has got a very negative impact on Bengalis. Please don't come so hard on Bengalis that Bengalis used to run in 1500 century. I mean, we are actually driving the entire India's business. So we have that gene in our blood. It is still there. But definitely, yes, we have what we have witnessed and the ecosystem suffered. It is because of that. And there is another thing I would like to point out, but I am not going to elaborate on that. That is going to take hours actually. I mean, Bengal is now sitting in a very, very important geopolitical situation actually for India, for this part of the world, and that is the reason central government cannot ignore Bengal right at this point.
Good point. I think for India's reason,
I'm an avid I take an interest in geopolitics. So this is one of the reason. A couple of recent developments, chicken snack corridor, and everything. Central government cannot ignore Bengal. I mean, whichever government comes in power, Bengal has to get importance. It will actually attract a lot of investment.
Great.
And that part of the Bengal, northern part of the Bengal, especially Siliguri. Our honorable finance minister has already hinted at that.
Very relevant that in national interest, Bengal has to do well. Sanjay, quick from you.
So working on the ground, when we are working with the parents and the students, we can see that transformation in their mindset. Earlier it was that students or the parents, they have that thought of getting that ROI within years. They have to get a permanent job, they have to get immediate campus placement. But that mindset or the thought is getting changed. They are looking forward that ROI is not a year or a 2-year thing. It is the investment that is getting into education, and they are ready to wait. They are ready to wait on the ideas. So yes, Dada, I am in right agreement with you. Not any college or not even Bhawanipur, we are not manufacturers of entrepreneurs. But yes, we are creating opportunities. We can inculcate that culture that can help the coming generation having that right idea. So yes, the Bengal time is coming up, not immediately, but in coming years, we are on the right track.
Thank you so much. Minal, your views.
As I started with that, we need to start taking claim. We need to put our names now in the national arena. So to start with, I would just share that I have, after hearing yesterday and today, honestly speaking, I've tried and I'm now making up my mind to put up one more factory in Bengal.
That's a fantastic announcement and a big round of applause for that. So,
So
thank
I think
you.
will prove that yes, the change has started.
Correct.
Right?
Absolutely, absolutely. So thank you so much. I think we are almost run out of time. 1 minute, 20 seconds left. I think it was an extremely lively session. I wish we could go on for another hour. We had so much to talk about. I think that the startups in the room, they must have been extremely motivated that the Bengal dawn has arrived and now is the time to do business rightfully, take the opportunities on their way, scale up the business, make it profitable, conquer the country, if not the world. On this note, thank you so much. We end the session right now. Thank you.
I wish I had the trophy to give you. However, I don't. I have some mementos which I will. That's so befitting a final session. And I'm so glad that you did not disappoint me like a Lionel Scaloni. Rather, you made me proud like a Luis de la Fonte. So, congratulations to you all. Yeah, with this we come to the conclusion of the 4th edition of BCCI's Techie Summit. Presented to you in association with Infinity Group and powered by Bandhan Konnagar. It's a long list of sponsors, however I need to do that, otherwise next year we will not be here. Yeah? So we have our gold partner, Haldia Institute of Technology, session partner SoftThink and World Trade Center, Merlin, presented by Merlin. We have our real estate partner Cushman and Wakefield. Our bronze partners, quite a few, 2Coms, British Telecom, MB, Let's Game Now, M Junction, PwC and Somnetics. Banking partner Bandhan Bank, exclusive legal partner Fox & Mandal, entrepreneurship development partner Bhawanipur Global Campus, venture fund partner C Fund, supported by Drivers for Me, eLab Carbon, Ekin, eSiksha, IIM Calcutta Innovation Park, Wow Momo, Wisertech, Robotronics, Inception. And we had a travel partner in Paperboat Holidays and incubation partner is the Webel BCCI Tech Incubation Center. So sir, with this, may I request you to kindly hand over a token of our appreciation to Ms. Meenal Bhagat first. To Mr. Sanjay Lal next. Mr. Bodhisattva Banerjee next. And Mr. Shantanu Shom. See, there's a benefit to have this man, Mr. Shantanu Shom. His social media is so popular that even his normal posts get so organic reach that we even become popular without even having to do anything. So without any effort, we get the required results that we want. So that's on the lighter note. But sir, thank you so much for being with us. You've been a great addition to our mentors board, to our committee over the last year or so, and we hope to take this forward. With this, I have a special note to thank to the committee, IT Entrepreneurs and Tech Startup National Committee, led by our chairman, Mr. Deepak Daftari. Sir, if you can kindly come and join them, for a group photograph, and ably supported as a co-chairperson by Mr. K.R. Sriram. So they are there already here with us. So can we have a group photograph together? Run late, still you stuck on to the proceedings, and we once again thank you wholeheartedly for your presence today and your patience. And we'll come back next year, signing off for the 4th edition. Thank you so much.
A special and a huge round of applause to the BCCI organizing team. They have done a fantastic job for 2 days. Possibly my friend here has not slept, because I say so. Thank you all.
Sir, Lionel Messi was robbed of the golden ball, but you will not be of your memento. So, Mr. Deepak Daftari, if you could kindly. See, we come from a place where football, we breathe, we love football, so that's the relevance of bringing and resonating football with this. Tried to make it interesting. However, if someone is not liking it, my apologies. Thank you so much. We conclude the 4th edition of BCCI's Techie Summit.